Welcome back to the vlog, everybody. And today we have a very special guest for Adulting with Joyce, Pring.
Very special indeed. It's me, the boyfriend. It's safe to say already that I'm the boyfriend.
Wow, thanks, love.
Oh.
Thanks for making that huge announcement on the vlog. You can follow his YouTube channel, Juanchoyce. But I mean, I'm sorry because you'll also see my face there. So I'm sorry.
We hope that you don't get sick and tired of our tandem.
I think they're already umay, but what to do, guys? We're here to stay, like forever. Okay, so dahil nga special episode to, nagawa tayo ng very special Adulting with Joyce Pring to Adulting with Juanchoyce. Okay, so we got some very nice questions here, pero ang first question na sasagutin natin today, my love, is from Mr. Janinay. Sabi niya, how did you survive a breakup? Or I think a more general question would be, how to survive a breakup? Now, hindi naman siguro nakakagulat yung fact na it's not our first relationship, Juancho and I. We had our... It's our first very important, serious, forever relationship. You like that?
I love that.
Okay.
I love that point.
You love that? Ako, I love you.
I love you.
Anywho, we've had our fair share of breakups already, or relationships that fail. And I think it's really difficult because there aren't really telltale signs. Well, sometimes there are telltale signs when a relationship is gonna flourish or it's not gonna work out. You know, sometimes feeling mo mag-work out siya dahil compatible kayo or lahat magkaparehas kayo, but then it doesn't. Or sometimes naman sa tingin mo hindi siya mag-work out dahil masyado kayong opposites, LDR, but then it works out. So, there isn't really a formula to it. So, if anything, breakups are common in a sense na lahat tayo pagdadaanan yan at some point in our lives. Most of us anyway. And we just have to learn to be strong in dealing with it. So, Juancho, ikaw, when you went through a breakup, what was the first thing that you learned about yourself?
Una kong nalaman about myself is you can't really prepare for things like this. In general, losing people in your life, no matter breakup, someone dying, it all feels the same eh. Parang some part of you dies. There will be a void that will fester in your heart, I think. Sa totoo lang, what I did was, I kept myself proactive.
Keep yourself proactive.
I went to climb a mountain.
You went to climb a mountain?
Yeah.
Why?
Wala na,
Dahil
para
napanood
maging
mo sa
busy.
movie?
Para maging busy ako. If you are proactive, it gets your mind off things. When you're with people also, when you're with friends, they tend to talk to you a lot,
Yeah.
saying that, everything will be okay. Even though you know it already, it's still different to get that kind of affirmation from other people.
Number 2, I think, would be to just allow yourself to go through the process of mourning and like being sad about it. Your first reaction when you go through a breakup, or the first reaction of the people around you, especially if it's like a bad breakup, halimbawa, somebody cheated or somebody hurt somebody, it's always, mag-move on ka, okay lang yan, wala yan, huwag mo na isipin yun. But that's how emotions pile up and then it just bursts one day, right? So, second thing I would tell you is to allow yourself to go through the motions of it, through the waves of sadness and mourning, losing that person, sometimes stalking that person. Minsan, check mo pa rin yung Instagram nila or kung nag-text sila, di ba? Allow yourself to go through that, but limit it to a certain amount of time. Kailangan mo siyang unti-unting tanggalin eh. Whether i-unfollow mo na sa Instagram or i-block mo na sa Instagram, tanggalin mo na yung number sa phone mo. Lalo na kung unhealthy yung relationship that you came from or it was a toxic relationship. You have to go through the process of mourning, yes. But at the same time, you have to kind of build yourself up to the point where you can literally remove this person from your life. Kasi parang the common mistake is, laging nandyan lang yung ex mo. Alam mo yun, parang laging andyan lang siya, lalo na pag mga toxic relationships.
Pwede pa rin, no?
Oo, pwede mong
magkabalikan.
balikan, pwedeng ganyan. Pero kung alam mo naman sa sarili mo na there's no future in that relationship, you're not causing any good to one another, there's really no reason for you to stick around and wait for something else to happen.
Another point I would like to add is you really need a good support system. But not just friends that will tell you it's gonna be alright. You also need friends that will give you tough love. Sasabihin niya sa'yo that, wala, we really didn't see you happy in this relationship. This isn't good for you. So don't go back to it. And how are you sure that that person will change if you go back to him or her, diba? So you kind of need that balance, diba? To hear those harsh truths from another person.
Yeah, because sometimes you don't realize that yourself, no? Especially when you're blinded by love or you're so romantically inclined to this person. Ang hirap makita yung mga bagay na nakikita ng mga kaibigan mo and your family also. You will get the affirmation from the people that you love and the people who care for you. Lalo na kung masaya sila pag nag-break kayo.
Oo, at saka friends are the ones who are not afraid to hurt you at the moment, but who will, look out for you for what's best for you in the future.
Constructive criticism naman ata yun. Hopefully.
You have to pray. You have to pray about it. Marami nagsasabi, of course, you're just human. And you need someone to look out for you. And you need someone to fear. So, para intact yung emotions mo. And, syempre, your friends aren't gonna be there for you all the time. Tendency naman talaga magiging alone ka naman during when you're going to sleep.
Yeah.
Of course, we need to look for guidance from God, of course. You need to ask Him for strength to move on from this heartbreak or this loss you're currently getting into. So that's really important. I can't stress that enough.
Yeah, and I think, at the end of the day, breakups and losing people, it will always happen. We all die naman. We all die. We all go through these kinds of heartaches. At some point in our life, we will lose someone. But what you'll realize is that when you don't invest your heart, your love, and your soul into mortal beings, whether that's a person, a career, the things that you acquire, and you invest it instead in God, in your relationship with God, then you will always have a sense of purpose and a sense of being, a sense of who you are. The problem kasi is, when we go into a relationship thinking that that person will complete us and will make us happy and will love us for the rest of our life, and then they don't, you're so heartbroken because you feel like yun na yung sense of hope na meron ako eh. Ito na dapat yung taong magpapasaya sa akin at magmamahal sa akin. But the truth is, the only person who can really love you, protect you, fight for you, and listen to you eternally is God. That's Jesus Christ. That's it. The eternal love that we all are looking for can only be found in Christ. And if we don't first acknowledge that, we will never be able to love another person well. We can always love them to a certain extent, but obviously it will always fade out. There will always be problems. But yun nga in a relationship, di ba, parang triangle siya na kayong dalawa yung nandun sa magkabilang corners and God is in the middle, and the closer you go to God, the closer you become to one another, because that's how relationships work. Obviously, this is our Christian worldview and this is how we see the world, and some other people will say it another way, but I personally believe that that is the only way that I could really, truly, fully love someone without fearing that I'll ever get my heart broken, because I know that if I love God first and foremost, then I will always have that strength and that courage.
I 100% support you.
So those are the kinds of things I think that we could tell you, but at the end of the day, every breakup is different. Every person and situation, every relationship is different. You will always have to adapt and, go through a breakup the way that you're intended to go through that breakup. Some people go out drinking, they go do these crazy things. Sasabihin na namin sa inyo ngayon pa lang, it will not solve any of your problems.
It will just put a band-aid on the emotional scars you may.
Or sometimes it will even add to your scars. Diba? And another thing is, you have to go through the process of it. If it hurts, let it hurt. If it bleeds, let it bleed for a while. But make sure that you'll also have like a suture ready to cover up that wound, because you can't allow it.
Dapat may plano kayo. Anyway, just try to find yourself again. When people get in relationships, they sort of lose some part of them as well. That's inevitable. So try to go back to what made you happy before when you were single. Try to do sports, hang out with your friends, be with your family, get a dog.
Like I did. I got the dog.
Get a cat.
Yes.
Kung anong gusto mo, di ba? Travel.
Focus on yourself talaga.
Focus on yourself.
You really have to focus on yourself and focus on loving other people well, instead of just channeling it to one person or to your sadness. And and before you go into another relationship, make sure that whatever it is that you built after that breakup and during the time that you were single before you get into another relationship, make sure that you're never gonna let go again of the things that you have as an individual. Because at the end of the day, you cannot love another person if you don't know first how to love yourself.
Yes. Be forgiving, but don't forget.
Yes.
You always have to learn from your mistakes. Syempre, para mag-carry on into a better relationship in the future. So, that's my 2 cents about it.
Yay! Nice one. That's it. That's it for our adulting with Juanchoyce.
Kami ni Joyce, hindi kayo masyado nag-aaway.
Yay! Kasi we try to talk about these
Mga
things.
ano lang, once a day.
Grabe ka naman.
Hindi, once
in
once in a while.
Yeah, once in a while we fight. We have huge
Argue.
fights.
We argue.
We argue, we have huge fights. But we've gotten better at it because, well, first, we put God in the middle of the relationship. Second, He fixes our communication problems. And most of the communication problems is on my side.
No, but everything's going well naman, I think. Hindi, I know. I know that everything's going well because I think I'm more mature now because of my past relationships, and those past relationships really got me to who I am right now. Lahat ng immaturity.
Binuhos mo sa kanila.
Hindi, inayos ko na.
Okay,
Inayos ko
okay,
na,
okay.
and I worked on myself during the breakup that I've had a couple of years back. And I just really tried to do it on myself. Went through the whole process of it, not drinking that much, climbed the mountain. I played sports again. I traveled when I was single. My single time really helped me a lot to who I am right now.
Yes, so
Joyce.
enjoy
I'm a
the
boyfriend again.
post-breakup process that you're going through right now, and tell us what you think. If you like this video, please do give it a thumbs up. Leave some comments on the comment section below, and check out Juanchoyce's YouTube channel. It's a lot of Juanchoyce videos, and hopefully a Bowie video soon. Bring up Bowie love.
Hindi, thumbs up daw
Yes,
sabi
yes.
mo.
Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Thumbs up.
Ayan, say hi Bowie, say hi everyone.
Bango ah. You're bango today. Alright, see you guys soon. Bye.